Shalom, I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakodash, and Shanya Kabad, Gadawala Rakwab, Kwanyam Nabu, which is double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom, Wabarakim, Labakarim, Shayasharala, which is peace and blessings to the elect of Israel, and as always to the confusion of faces, meaning those who look like the other nations, but that believe and have faith in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. So to all of you brothers, no matter how you look, if you have the faith, I want to say Shalom, Wabarakim to you all. So I'm going to start reading at Psalm chapter 77 and verse 7, because we understand that we're coming into the times where all these prophecies are going to start coming to pass. And one of the main things that we're looking towards is the mark of the beast, which is a microchip. But before that, we know that there's going to be some kind of economic collapse. The dollar is going to keep declining. And then ultimately what? There's going to be cannibalism. There's going to be all-out anarchy, meaning no rulership. Women are going to be getting ravished, meaning raped. There's going to be poverty, true poverty, or let me say famine, because the scriptures talk about famine, meaning lack of bread. And I want to make this video in terms of a strong exhortation, because the scriptures say to examine thyself whether ye be in the faith. So we should be asking ourselves, are we truly ready to be a witness to death? Are you ready to see women get ravished? Are you ready to see children getting eaten? Cannibalism? A lot of you brothers out there haven't even seen a fight. Nonetheless, someone getting shot right in front of your face. A lot of you brothers haven't even been in a fight. So you have to ask yourself, the scriptures talk about 1,000 people falling at thy right side. You're going to be a witness unto death. You're going to be a witness unto people getting raped. Not only women, but men. Kids getting eaten. Are you truly ready to see all these things? So I'm going to start reading at Psalm 77 verse 7. You know, in Salakia, if it seems like I'm rushing through this, I already made this video once and I'm coming to the end. And you know, this app, you know, Satan is just messing with me. The app just cuts off. So you know, I don't want to make this too long, but you know, I want to get through certain precepts that I have. So this is Psalm 77 verse 7, and it reads, will the Lord cast off forever, and will he be favorable no more? Is his mercy clean gone forever? Doth his promise fail forevermore? Hath the Most High forgotten to be gracious? Hath he in anger shut up his tender mercy? Selah, because sometimes it seems as if these prophecies are taking so long. You know, it seems as if the Lord is just tearing, and you're like, man, you know, when are these race wars going to come to pass? You know, when are we going to see this civil war? When is it going to get bloody? When is famine of the word going to come? But the scriptures say what? The scriptures say to write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, and though it tarry, wait for it. You see that? Though it tarry, wait for it. For it shall not tarry. In the end it shall speak and not lie. Meaning what? All these prophecies will come to pass. And when they come to pass, you're going to be like, dang, we're here. We're truly here. Famine of the word is here. Yo, cannibalism is here. Economic collapse is here. Yo, this woman is getting raped right here. This dude is getting eaten right in front of my face. You know, martial laws here. These UN troops are here. Cities are getting quarantined. And you have to ask yourself now, am I praying enough? Am I fasting enough? Am I pushing out as many videos as I can each week? Am I in that 3 video a day spirit? You know, are you ready to be a witness to all these things? Because sometimes it seems as if they're tearing, but right now that's why we're in what's called a grace period. The time that the elect has right now to get their faith in check. Now this is Asaph, and this is what he says, because he was questioning himself. Verse 10 reads, and I said, this is my infirmity. Now when you look up that word infirmity, in the Hebrew it's chala, and it means weakness. So Asaph said, this train of thought, this mentality, well, this is my weakness. So Psalm 77 verse 10, and I said, this is my infirmity, but I will remember the years of the right hand of the Most High. I will remember the works of the Lord. Surely I will remember thy wonders of old. I will meditate also of all thy work, and talk of thy doings. And the scriptures tell us what? Knowing all these things shall come to pass, What manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation? So we should be conducting ourselves according to this word, doing the work, meditating, praying, and fasting. And this scripture says what right here? I will meditate also of all thy work and talk of thy doings. We understand what the Lord, and we know and have faith what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah. He burnt them cities up for their homosexuality, for their bestiality. And the scriptures say that should have been an example. That should have been an example of how we ought not to live. We understand what? All the prophecies and all the plagues that happened during the time of when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt. And when I say us, I'm talking about the nation of Israel, meaning you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Yes, that was you back then that the Lord delivered out of Egypt. All those plagues that took place back then. The scripture said not even a dog barked at us, that the Lord may know that he put a difference between the Egyptians and the Israelites. The Lord did all that for us. Now we meditate on these things. Why? Because the scriptures say that all these things that were written aforetime were written for our learning. And we know that all these things are going to happen once again. Once again, the scriptures say that there is no new thing under the sun. The Lord is going to plague Egypt, and we're living in spiritual Egypt once again, just like he did back then. Martial law is coming. It's coming very soon. Martial law, civil war, uproars and riots and protests, and that's going to get bloody. And are you ready to be a witness to all that? You should be asking yourself that right now. Are you doing enough to prepare your mind, to prepare your spirit? Are you fasting enough? So I'm going to jump over here to Luke 21. I'm going to start reading at verse 32. It says, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. All these prophecies will come to pass. Heaven and earth shall pass away, meaning this current rulership. So Esau will be taken down out of rulership because he's living in heaven. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. And if you're not doing the right things, which is what I already mentioned it, but I'll say it again: praying, fasting, reading, taking heed to exhortation, doing the work, then martial law, Jacob's trouble, will catch you unaware, and you won't be ready for that time. Verse 35 says, for as a snare, meaning a trap, shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. And I'm one of the brothers that constantly get dreams. If I don't get dreams, and it's a rare thing, I get dreams. I see people getting put to death. I even get dreams sometimes about me, getting caught up in concentration camps, which is why through the Spirit I want to make this video, because I even have to ask myself, and we all should be asking ourselves, are we truly ready for, what's about to happen? We don't want it to catch us as a snare, as a trap, as a, thief in the night. That's how it's going to come upon the 2/3 and the rest of the heathen. They're not taking heed, and you should be. Verse 36 says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted. Watch ye therefore and pray always, meaning all the time. As soon as you leave your house, Lord, please protect me, get into my car. Once you start your car up, Lord, please protect me and keep me safe on this road and get me to work safely. Once you get to work, Dawada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, for getting me here safely. Watch ye therefore and pray always. And what are we watching for? These prophecies, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. And how are you accounted worthy? By doing the work, holding the faith, making videos, going out there in the highways and byways, treating your brothers as brothers, and to stand before the Son of Man, which is Yahushai. So I'm going to grab one more scripture. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4. I'm going to start reading at, I'm going to jump right to the point, verse 13 on down. It says, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. So we should be putting I already looked it up before. I don't want to hit it because that's actually how, the screen recorder stopped. But when you look up that word attendance, I forgot what it was in the Greek, but it basically means to hold one's mind and attention to, meaning to keep in regard, to hold one's mind towards something. So it says, till I come, give attendance to reading, meaning hold your mind to reading. Keep your mind on reading. Keep your mind on exhortation. Keep your mind on doctrine, the true doctrine that you learned from the elders and apostles, and you don't switch it up. You preach the right thing. You preach what you were taught. It's easy. It's not simple. I'm Salakia. It's easy. It's simple. It's not hard, right? But of course, we understand that, well, I'm just going to say the Lord said he created vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor. But, that's neither here nor there. Verse 14 says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, which is the understanding of these scriptures, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery, which are the elders. Verse 15 says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them. And what are we meditating on? Well, the scriptures say that the testimony of Hamashiach Yahawashi is a spirit of prophecy. So we meditate on Yahawashi by meditating on these prophecies. As it is written, Yahawashi came in the volume of the book. It is written of him. So when we preach these words, we preach Hamashiach crucified. And a part of that is preaching faith. Well, a big part of it is preaching faith and understanding that these prophecies will come to pass. And you have to ask yourself, are you ready? That's why it says to meditate upon these things and give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. And why do we do that? Verse 16 says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save them, Salakia. For in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So that's why we do things, to warn the elect, so that not only you can be ready for the times that are to come, but so you can tell the elect, look, are you ready? Are you ready for all these things that shall surely come to pass? Are you doing enough? So once again, I pray that this was edifying and, just a strong exhortation. Once again, giving all glory, praise, and honor to be to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Chakodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us the truth. And peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.